What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. You saw the title. Welcome back to the second review of 2024. I promise I'm only going to say that like one or two more times. I promise. Not every time. I promise. But you saw the title. We finna be talking about this Kid Cudi album on this video right here. Super excited to talk about it, man. Honestly, I've heard this album described as uninspired, not good, trash. It blows my mind. It's so crazy. We gonna get into it, but I definitely have some takes about this record. And like I started off like with the general public, like with that opinion, but no spoilers, but let's just say it changed over time. It changed as I listened to it, the more I listened to it. But before we get into it, we gotta smoke. We gotta smoke. Taking a blinker before doing a Cudi video almost seems like necessary. It seems like if I didn't smoke in a Cudi video and he managed to see it, he would be like offended if I didn't. So we smoking on this Flying Monkey and Crumbs collab, the White Runs, you know what I'm saying? Don't, just shut the fuck up. If you're smoking along with me, now's your chance to fire it up and talk about this Kid Cudi record. Let's go. Did you hear about that one YouTuber who collapsed his lung after taking a blinker? I feel it coming. But anyway, I love hearing DJ Drama's voice on the intro. I know a lot of people are saying that he's ripping off Tyler the Creator, but obviously you niggas are retarded because technically Tyler was ripping off all these other rappers when he did that. So I didn't get that impression. I love that Cudi's weird. I love Cudi's weirdness, but I feel like sometimes it just doesn't translate like from brain to song. I feel like sometimes it has a hard time like coming off on record. And this record is so weird. So weird. But Get Off Me is a banger. You know what I'm saying? I also think most most Ain't Dennis is insane. This record is genuinely insano. Like, the more I listen to it, the more I realize that this is Cudi at his unhinged. Like, even not as unhinged as Speed and Bullet to Heaven. I feel like that was an even more artistic direction. I feel like with this, it literally is just like insano. Like, he's on top of the world, he's feeling himself, and he's going insane. Wow is hella unhinged. Like, that's just a perfect example right there. And some of the mixing on this record kind of sounds off, like not done, not finished. But that might be on purpose, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is the same nigga who made Speeding Bullet to Heaven, so I don't know. It might just be an artistic choice. But halfway through, I noticed that this record, like, low-key goes insane. Like, I was listening to it and I was like, okay, like, this is good. This is good, but, like, it's insane. That's genuinely, like, the best way to describe this record. Hence the title. And on Cud Life, I feel like you're kind of, it's giving like Sophie production almost, and like the sounds that you hear on there. You really talks his shit on this song too, but the production is really what stuck out to me. And that's another thing I've heard about this album, is that a lot of people feel like the record was carried by the production. But I feel like that's the case for a lot of songs. I feel like production is what makes it a track type shit, and like, yeah, like you can add to it, but like the producer and the production is really what make it pop. So I feel like that's kind of like neither here nor there, if I'm keeping it 1,000. But Too Damn High sounds like 2018. It literally sounds like 2018 on the low, though. I'm so sick of hearing I'm so sick of hearing Lil Yachty's vibrato. I liked it at first, but I feel like he's just kind of overusing it at this point. He did snap, though. I also feel like Get You Gone is a vibe. A lot of vibey tracks on this record. How is At the Party real? People don't like that song, and look, I understand, you know what I'm saying? It might be a little bit of recency bias, but I thought At the Party was low-key crazy. The day and night sound slash synth slash sample, I can't be the only one that caught that. I thought that was fire. And I think that everyone snapped. Low-key thought that everyone snapped. I couldn't even talk about all the songs that I want to on this record. They're low key great. Like surprisingly fantastic release from Cudi. Very weird, but consistent. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the world ain't ready for this. Like I know that that's a lot. People say shit like that all the time. But it is just weird. Like Kid Cudi's music is so weird. Kid Cudi himself is just a weird ass nigga in the most positive way possible. Like we need niggas like him, but I feel like the world just isn't ready for niggas like him and isn't ready for the art that niggas like him put out. Like it sounds corny to say that he's ahead, but low key, I just feel like he's kind of ahead on this record, and I feel like in a few years, people will go back and listen to this like, oh my god, like Insano was crazy, like genuinely, for real, kind of like Whole Lotta Red. I feel like this is going through like a Whole Lotta Red phase right now. Like the production on this is insane. And at first, like I said, at first, like Kid Cudi did sound hella weird. Like he threw me off on this one, but it's good. It's good. And coming from someone who has always been a fan of Kid Cudi as a person, but has always kind of been like an adjacent fan of his music. Like I've checked it out and I've liked it. I've always listened to his albums all the way through at least once. This one does stand out to me. Like I genuinely really like this album, and I think there are a lot of tracks that I'm going to be going back to. So let me know in the comments what you guys thought about this record, even though I'm pretty sure all of y'all fucking hate it. I'm feeling an 8 out of 10 though. Feeling an 8 out of 10. I like this album. I like this album a lot. Honestly. 8 out of 10 is crazy. I might come back to this 6 months later and be like, what the fuck? But I don't. I don't care. I don't care. We starting off strong this year. Let me know in the comments what you guys thought. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell so you don't miss anything. I love y'all. That blinker is fucking me up right now. So high. So high. But anyway, see you guys in the next one. Much love. Peace.